Good afternoon, y'all. Ryan Lawrence here with Nashville Cats Fishing. I know it's been a while since you've seen any videos or done anything like that. It's probably been a few months. Just haven't had a lot of time to do a bunch of editing, a bunch of stuff like that. Haven't been recording too much either. Been, doing some guide trips and playing with the new 240, the big boat. But as I've come along, I've realized how much of a pain it is towing that big old thing around. So we kind of made a little decision to get ourselves a little play boat. So we're going to give you guys a little shot at it. It's going to be, the bait boat. There'll be some bass fishing, some Cumberland River stuff where I can actually get it into the ramps that now that I have that 240, I can't launch it half the ramps there in the Cumberland River. And then we're going to turn it into a little catfish boat. So, my thought process, if we go down to the lake or we go down to the river or something like that, and I'm by myself and I just want to go do a little catfishing one evening, or one day I don't have a trip, I could take this thing out there and, kind of go back the old school way, the way it was when I was a kid. So it's basically the same kind of boat that I had when I was a kid. So we'll take a peek at this little bad boy. It's, got some work. We got some work to do on it. We got some stuff to add to it, and yeah. So let's check it out. So here it is. I'm not going to pull it all the way out the garage. I'm kind of working on it now, but just little. It's a little not to see too much in this part of Tennessee. This is a northern boat. It definitely is. Northwood 16-foot troller they call it. Let me turn the camera and get a better view, I guess. And so here it is. Got a little 40-horse Mercury tiller motor on the back, 2-stroke. So we're going to play with this bad boy. It's been a long time since I have a tiller. So in the floor, don't mind the stuff we got working on it, but down here in the floor, we got a good 12-gallon tank. It's all wrapped up in there. So 12 gallons on a 40-horse, boy, it's going to, instead of me taking the 240 out and spending $40 every time at least $40 every time I go fishing, this thing, $40 is going to last this thing 2 or 3 months. We got some seats we got to replace. We got some pedestals. It's a nice wide open boat. As you can see the floor all the way through here. Don't mind, I'm still mounting everything, but I just figured I'd give you a little before, and we'll do a little after video once I'm completely done. But without taking up this little back area, this lifts up just like that. I can't fit much underneath there. It's just gonna have, keys there, but I can put some weights there, some dragon weights, little things like that. We come up here. See, we're gonna mount Solix on it. I've had an old Solix 12 sitting in the garage here forever. I was gonna sell it and I held on to it, so now I'm glad I held on to it. So now I can mount it to the back. So it's gonna have a heck of a I think that's worth more than what I paid for the boat. So so we get through these little pieces and parts, and we slide this over. Not that I would use it for one, but it has a nice little live well right here. I'm going to pretty much use it for some storage. I can stick some rigs in there, probably, I don't know, some tackle boxes when we're bass fishing, or I'm not quite sure what I'll use it for though. But without flipping it down, that area right there, it folds down and I can stick a couple rods in there. Not a lot of rods, maybe 1 or 2, spinning rods I use for skipjack or something like that I can just keep in there all the time. When we come up to the front, we got some work to do here. I have to get a new trolling motor. This thing's old and beat up, and I'm lazy, so I like having spot lock and off around an anchor. So got to work on getting a trolling motor. Got a nice little storage pouch right down here to I could probably fit 2 batteries in there if I wanted to. And then of course underneath there's a little bin where I can probably stick, a few things underneath there. Might see if I can get a life jacket. There's a couple life jackets shoved up in there. And the other side has we'll walk around the other side. Just got the new trailer winch put on it, or trailer wheels on it. Got a new winch for it, got put on. Let's see. Transom saver, had to get a new transom saver. We got little thing, just a little bit of storage. You can fit a couple things there, light. And that's about it. It's pretty well open floor. As you can see it there, I'm working on, got these Sea Arc seats. They've been sitting in the dang garage too, so I think that back arc seat's going to replace that old one, and that's got to get something for the front. So basically got removable pedestals. There's one here, there's a couple along the floor, so as long as I get one more and mount to that base, I can just pop it in and move it around. You know, that way it's not in the way. But you know, it's 16 foot. So it's not bad. Nice wide. It's, you know, wider than I thought it would be. It barely fits in the garage. I got to turn it sideways, but at least I can store it in there. But yeah, that's it. You know, that's the new toy, and it's probably going to be the new recording boat for videos and stuff like that. You know, I've got a long thought about ending the channel and just being done with it because I've just had so much other stuff going on. But you know, you might not see as many videos come out depending on how busy I am, but probably going to be a little bit of variety, maybe some, you know, bait videos and some you know, might be some fishing for some smallmouth and you know, things like that on the river. I might do stuff like that. Just change it up a little bit. You know, I don't record much during guide trips and stuff like that. So, you know, just change things up to see what it's like. But yeah, that's it. So thanks for tuning in. You know, we're just gonna play with this boat. We'll give you the finished product when I'm done. I mean, as far as it running, it's ready to hit the water right now, but I just got to get a little bit more things mounted on it. Definitely a new trolling motor. You know, this thing's I don't even know if this thing would even touch the water. It just came on it, but get that thing off of it, get a new trolling motor mounted on it, and that's, I mean, motor fires up, cranks up, runs. It's got to work on getting a depth finder hooked up, which I'm doing tonight, and then we got Colton Howell is actually making me some T-bars, so they're going to be mini T-bars. So we're going to use this as the base, basically. He's going to give me two new different ends, but they're going to be 10-inch T-bars because I don't need the big ones. So it's going to sit on there, something like that. I'm going to have a 16-inch, and it'll be 2 rod holders per side. You know, I don't need more than 2 per side, because with the smackdowns, you can kind of turn them that little sideways and put 6 rods out. So for catfishing, it'll be set up just how I need it. You know, sometimes you don't need all those rods. People use 8, 10, 12 rods. Get a little bit exciting once in a while. I've kind of slowed down how many rods I use, but that's it. My gas fill's right here. Got a pump go right to the tank. You know, it's nice. Got little gauges on the side. You know, on the side tells me the fuel gauge right there tells me how much is in it. It also got a bunch of light switches and things like that. So yeah, that's my new toy. That's going to be my new play boat, bait boat, bass boat, catfishing boat when I'm around town. No worries. The old 240 still sitting in the driveway right there. But yeah, this will be the secondary one. So thanks for tuning in, y'all, and hope to see you again soon. I do have I would say a couple videos from the winter that's just sitting on DVD, or not sitting on my SD cards. I'm probably going to get them out. A couple videos on Old Hickory just to get them out since I recorded on them. One of them's a pretty fun one, playing with Barbie. Got the Barbie rod out again. But yeah, we'll get them out, and then we're just going to work on, you know, playing with this boat, doing some tutorial things, you know, things like that. We'll you know, we'll get that out, and you know, the main thing, we're gonna end up, you know, doing some how-to videos. If there's anything how-to video you want to do, I know I've mentioned doing it before. I just got so busy and so wrapped up trying to do some things. We're gonna try to bring back down to earth, you know. We got a couple how-to videos in mind. Just this easy stuff I make. It saves me a bunch of money, you know. So stay tuned to the channel, and hopefully you'll see some more stuff coming out here. And I'll get off my little bit of retirement I've been on for the last 3 months, just, you know, living life and staying busy. So that's all I got, y'all. So till next time, talk to you later.